Anxiety over a possible global conflict, a feeling of helplessness, spending more time on social media. All of these could very well be the symptoms of a brand new psychological illness. Therapists in the US say they are seeing increasing numbers of patients with what they call Donald Trump anxiety disorder. Apparently, it affects both those who support the president and his detractors as well. And the president's haters, for example, tend to worry that the world will end, while his supporters feel isolated from society and even from their families. With therapists now saying Trump's policies make their patients feel on edge, US Democrats also appear to be suffering. Recent polls show they are still addicted to the idea that Russia rigged the vote tally in the election that got Trump into office, something, as Caleb Maupin explains, that's denied by the majority of US government agencies.
Now, the ideas that are commonly labeled as conspiracy theories at this point are most commonly associated with right-wingers and Trump supporters in the public mind. However, it seems that liberals also have their share of tinfoil hat thinking. Polls show that 55% of Democrats believe that Russia actually did tamper with the voting results. Only 13% of Republicans buy into this idea, which is pretty universally rejected even by the staunchest Russia bashers.
I know of no evidence that through cyber intrusions, votes were altered or suppressed.
They did not change any vote tallies or anything of that sort.
So if Russia did indeed carry out election fraud on behalf of Donald Trump, why would James Clapper, John Brennan, and the intelligence community say that they didn't do that? Are 55% of Democrats actually convinced that the CIA is covering up for Russia? That's quite a conspiracy theory. We decided to ask New Yorkers about it. Do you think that Russia changed the voting results in the last election?
No. No, not at all.
Okay, and 55% of Democrats apparently believe that. Why?
Media, that's why. Propaganda, fake news. Trump says it best.
They're delusional, misinformed, or they have their own agenda beyond that, something else.
Do you think that Russia changed the voting results in the last election?
Yes.
Can you tell us how?
Well, I'm sure through technology they were able to somehow finagle.
Possibly. I think so. I've heard that a lot. So, yeah, maybe. But I don't know.
They found one story that they could keep bringing up and attack President Trump. And I think they're going to try to milk that as much as they can. But I personally don't see any evidence of Russian meddling in our elections.
I look for credible evidence, and I don't have it yet.
I think that our media is a Berlin Wall in the United States, and people don't know the truth about what's really happening. Russia's not the enemy that they make them out to be.
Some people think that the moon landing was fake. Others think that 9/11 was an inside job. And it seems that the majority of rank-and-file Democrats believe that somehow Russia got into voting machines and changed votes for Hillary Clinton to votes for Donald Trump. The truth is out there, but perhaps people should look for it someplace else. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.
Meanwhile, ever since the Helsinki bromance between the two leaders, the Kremlin now looks like it's beefing up its support for Trump even more.
We're going to talk about y'all tonight. Now, you know that.
Isn't there a sidewalk somewhere in Russia that Trump's star can be moved to?
Yeah, destroying Trump's Hollywood star is great, but have you tried voting in the midterm elections?
The president now has security out there on the boulevard protecting his star.